Well, now to the latest on the battle over voter fraud and a group known as ACORN. Republicans are accusing the community activist group of widespread voter registration fraud and trying to tie the organization to Barack Obama. Senator Obama addressed the controversy for the first time.
They're not advising our campaign. We've got the best voter registration and turnout and volunteer operation in politics right now, and we don't need ACORN's help. This isn't a situation where there is actually people who are going to try to vote because these are phony names, it's doubtful that Tony Romo is going to show up in Ohio to vote. So this is another one of these distractions that gets stirred up during the course of a campaign.
There are complaints against ACORN in at least 8 states, and now in Ohio, a federal appeals court is ordering the state to set up a system to verify the eligibility of new voters by Friday. And Bertha Lewis is a lead organizer for ACORN in studio with me. Bertha, thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
So Ohio's ruling indicates that the state does believe that there's a strong possibility of fraud. How do you and the organization respond to that?
Well, first of all, we've always worked with elected officials to flag and tag any problematic cards. We also notify them of workers who we suspect may have been engaged in fake activity. We've fired people, and we actually work hand in hand with them. So we've registered 1.3 million people across the country. These allegations are just that, and we believe that this is going to be the largest voter turnout ever. Most of these people are low income, people of color, and under 30.
But let me ask you about some of the things that have been cited there. There's a registration form for Mickey Mouse in Orlando, Florida. You've got Dallas Cowboy football player Tony Romo, which was referenced by Barack Obama, Terrell Owens. They live in Dallas. They were registered in Nevada. A man in Ohio says that he was registered by ACORN 73 separate times. How do you explain those instances where you've got Mickey Mouse, Tony Romo, and a guy 73 separate times?
Well, first of all, the gentleman that claims he registered 73 times, he needs to be prosecuted, and we would certainly assist in that prosecution. Number two, we registered.
Explain the Mickey Mouse one.
Well, we are required by law, which people need to understand, any card that's turned in, I don't care if it says Cinderella, if it says TRANSCRIPT, we must turn it in, we flag it, and we tag it, and we say, here's Mickey Mouse, we think that you ought to investigate this, and here's the worker that turned that in. So the system actually works because we're the ones that have identified these cards, and we're the ones that have turned in bad workers.
All right, Bertha, thank you very much. We appreciate you coming on, certainly. And that does it for me in this hour. My colleague Alex Wood is